You're gonna read Murakami, ew, I know, jump scare, and basically any one of the following 4 authors. We're going to be saying Haruki Murakami, Banana Yoshimoto, Sayaka Murata, or Han Kang. Basically, you're going to read Murakami, you're going to be like, what the fuck is this? Then you're going to read a book by one of those 4 women, you'll be like, oh, Murakami is like trying to say something and he's shit at saying it, but these 4 women say very similar things to him, and he's not, and they're not like perverts who like little girls. And from then on, you'll just be like a proselytizer of anti-Murakamiism. Because, by God, I'm seeing people who are like, oh my God, I love Haruki Murakami. He's such a great author. The way he talks about things is so good. I don't know why I'm doing a Valley Girl accent. It's just my go-to when I go to the United States. I know that might be offensive. Let me change it up. By God, man, I think you should read... why was I going to say Groucho Marx? You should read Haruki Murakami. I love the way he writes about little girls and he pervs on them in his books. My brother, are you okay? And look, him just looking. I've got like a playlist of reasons I hate Haruki Murakami. But come on, dude, you write all these books. All of them have the exact same protagonist. All of them follow the exact same beats. All of them have your protagonists leering particularly on young teenage girls, and then kind of very clearly hates women but also really likes little girls, and then goes on, discovers that he's actually a piece of shit, and then moves on with his life being like, yeah, I am a piece of shit, but maybe I'm a different piece of shit. But then, instead, you have the likes of Haruki Murakami, who is very happy to explore like kind of sexual desire and how that can shape you, and how, you know, what are the reasons behind these desires, and it might not be exactly the best reasons behind why you've led to it, but it's an acceptance of yourself or trying to change yourself. You might have Sayaka Murata, who is really willing to kind of go deep into the effects of trauma on the psyche. You've got Han Kang, who very similarly kind of talks about trauma, but also talks about kind of the feelings of difference and outcastness and loneliness you might be feeling due to these things, but also addressing, you know, larger structural issues in some of her books like Human Acts. Or you can go to Banana Yoshimoto, who also does very much this sort of almost the surrealism that Murakami is trying to do, like the magical realism. I mean, Haruki Murakami also does that, but, you know, Banana Yoshimoto is kind of like, let me try that, and but actually writes it in a way that is very human and understanding of people, and isn't like, it doesn't feel like hateful towards groups. Like, it kind of feels like Murakami hates women in all of his books. And God, like, being 18 years old reading those books, I'm glad I didn't turn out to be a real piece of shit. Oh my God. But all, you know, you're going to be insufferable because whenever someone brings up a goddamn Murakami book, you're going to be like, by the way, fuck that guy. Why don't you read one of these other authors? And you know what? They're better books. You know, I can read a 150-page Banana Yoshimoto book and get so much more out of it than a 600-page Murakami book where he simultaneously hates women but also thinks about his like incestuous relationship and also his desire to be with like a 16-year-old girl. Stick to running and, you know, running a jazz bar, bro. Do that instead. God. Oh, didn't expect to get so angry.